Hey, what's up, YouTube? I want to do a breakdown video. First of all, I want to send a shout out to my boys, Camby, aka whatever you want me to be, and to Fearless TV. They put me on to this, as far as opening my eyes, to see the deception, the the hoax that can go on, in front of our eyes. We may think that we're seeing something, but this is something else. As you can see, this is Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. I'm going to show you several different pictures and several different angles. And it looks like, they are the same event. So it's not like it's maybe like a couple years have passed, but these are actually the same pictures that are taken the same night. Um, Here's a perfect example. Now you see how they switch sides, the height change. It looked like they got to be the same level, like they're the same size. Like Justin said he's going to stand on a chair, or maybe he put on his heels, or something. And you'll see a little bit later in the video what I mean by height. I mean, they are doing something with their height. So for you, those who question, oh, of course they can't be the same person, because their height. No, they have, just like they give heels for women, they could do it for dudes too. Okay, you can also have inserts that you can put inside your shoes to make you taller. I'm going to show you an example as we go further down the list. But I also want you to pay attention to the way they're positioned in the pictures. I'm seeing majority of either Selena being on the right side when she is taller, and on the left side when Justin's being shorter, as shown right here. Okay, now you see how that switched. See how all of a sudden Justin is a little bit, couple inches shorter than Selena, and I'm pretty sure that she's supposed to be wearing heels with a gown like that. You don't go to an event with wearing heels, not wearing heels. Okay, I would assume. But as we move further, you'll see that I'm probably right. Um, so I want you to pay attention to the stance and the background. See how it's the same picture. There's nothing, the same background, same dress, same event. So it's not from a few years, like he didn't drink some milk and grow some inches or something like that. This actual same night. And there we go. Now look, see, switched again. So I don't know if these are, Photoshop pictures, or if it's a mistake, or like I said, somebody forgot to put on their high heels. I don't know what's going on here, but I could clearly see that there's a huge difference in the angles of the height difference, and that is really important, especially when, if you are a truther and you're trying to seek the truth and you're trying to figure out why are they, I'm saying what's going on, how are they pulling this off with the mask and the height. And it's clear as day how they're doing this. And as I said, I'm going to show you more and more pictures. And I know it's going to sound like far out the gate here. I know when you hear the story about, is Justin Bieber really the Weeknd? Well, you know what? After being reminded that at one time Garth Brooks and Chris Gaines was actually the same person, and like I put in my previous video, it clearly stated that they put this out right there in front of the whole world to see. I mean, they actually made this alter ego, and we seen it, like, I'm saying, as it's made it to be. But the truth of the matter is that they are really doing this, and they're getting away with it. So we are the ones that have been blinded this whole time, and we just need to open our eyes. Now, here's a picture of Selena Gomez and The Weeknd, and coincidentally, they dated the same woman. So I think that's another red flag too. And it almost looks like she has on the same gown as she did with Justin. Similar hairstyle as well. But that's not the case. I want you to pay attention again to the height in the position. Okay. Now here we are again. Selena is on the left side, and looks like the Weeknd's on the right, and they seem to either be the same height, or he's a little bit taller, but with that Frodo or whatever you kind of hairstyle, whatever hairstyle you want to call it on top of his head. Rat's nest is what I call it. So again, I want you to pay attention to the difference in height, the background. Okay, here we go. As I stated before, you see how they switch positions. The Weeknd now is on the left side and Selena's on the right, and now he's taller than her. And it's a huge, like maybe about 3-4 inches taller than she is. And like I said, either somebody's taking off their heels, or they're forgetting to put their heels on, or standing on something, or something is going on. This is not right. And this is a gala event, and like I said, more than likely she's supposed to be wearing heels with that dress. And I want you to also pay attention to this too. Look at his hand. Now, he's a black man, and she's, Hispanic, white. Well, she's a lighter skin than whatever he is, okay? Do you see his hand is matching the same as her shoulder, okay? So they forgot to put the makeup on his hand, or, maybe they forgot to blend it in. Okay, here we go again. Now you see how they switch angles again. Selena is on the left, and Weeknd is on the right. Okay? Now, this is what I want you to pay attention to. Do you see the shoes? Selena is wearing heels, and Weeknd is wearing some type of high lift shoes. They're made for men, but they're high lift. Do you see how they can make a difference in height? Do you see how quick and fast and easy that is to make a difference? Okay? So don't be fooled, and don't be thinking, because people are different heights, so they cannot portray somebody else. Oh, no, they very much can. Okay? As we move along, I'm going to chop this up. And I want to send a shout out to Fearless and Cam for putting me on this. He's been putting people on this, I'm saying? We just need to wake up, okay? I know it's really hard for people to see, but, if you're awake, keep on waking up. You got to keep on seeing what's going on here, okay? It's right in front of our face. And I'm kind of glad that I found that video, like I said, of Garth Brooks and Chris Gaines, because it really put your whole mind perspective. They doing this so long ago. Here's another picture, okay? And Selena's wearing flats in this picture. Well, they're not heels, and they may be some high lift shoes, and is with him as well. So my point is that they could get away with this height thing. High heels, low heels, whatever. And the height between the both of them keep on changing, just like it was with her and Justin. The same thing. So something is going on. Okay? And again, I'm just trying to figure this out. I don't understand why they are doing this. Or why? What is the point? We know that Hollywood is a strange place, but why are they making these duality personalities? Why is it important to them? Okay. Here's another picture, the same picture. I do believe I just showed this one, but again, just look at the eyes. Look at the hands. Look at the way they are posing. I mean, there's something there's something going on with the background, as far as if this is a Photoshop, or it's just fishy. This thing all the way around says bullshit. Okay. So just pay attention to whenever you see a picture online, especially on Instagram. Those stories I believe those are pre-recorded, and they're just put out there for us to follow along as the dates go by. Okay. Here's another picture of the Weeknd and Selena. And again, look at the height. It switched again. Okay. And just the background with the the Illuminati and the coding and the stuff like that that's going on. All this stuff means something. Okay. Here we are again. Okay. Now here's another good example of the shoe thing. She's got on heels and he's got on I guess, I don't know what type of brand shoes or whatever, but they're high lipped. But it still looks like she's taller than him, versus in the picture before when they were the same height. And she had on heels and he had on, looked like almost the same height of shoes. So again, these people are just playing games. And it seems like it's coming to a head here, because I don't know if they are purposely making these mistakes or if we are just getting more and more woke. Okay. Because it just seems like everything is just a domino effect here. Okay. Again, here we go with the shoes. You know, I don't know what the height is of what he's saying on Wikipedia, because I really do not go what Wikipedia says anymore. But I'm guessing that just by estimate that he's probably trying to pull off maybe a 5'10", 5'11", just by judging the gentleman in the background. Okay, now here is Garth Brooks and his alter ego, Chris Gaines. Okay, now I know he looks like that movie that Ben Stiller played in. I can't even think of the name of the movie, but that's what it reminds me of. Do you see the huge difference in the appearance? But this is the same person. Okay, this has been outed, and they have came out and they have, I'm saying they made this a big thing that this is Garth Brooks. So do you see the huge difference of how they can make the same person look completely different than what they are? And I'm talking about from the weight, the age, it even looks like the skin color. It looks like a little bit more pasty and a little bit more pouty lips. The wonders of Hollywood and makeup and mask, it goes beyond what we can even imagine, So I just want you to take a good hard look at this. Maybe even go back to my previous video that talks about, well, actually, somebody, it's another creator that made it, but I put the video out there to open your eyes, about Chris Gaines and Garth Brooks. Because, like I said, this was 20 years ago that they were doing this. Of course, they've been doing it longer than that. But this just is a perfect example of how they put it in front of our faces, and we are aware of it. Okay. So, and again, go to Canby and go to Fearless page, because they are the masters of this. Okay. They have, they are left and right here. Okay. And I know it's going to seem overwhelming to a lot of you. Because, if you're new to this, you're not going to get it. You're going to be like, yeah, right. That's crazy. That sounds absurd. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to. But again, we've got to open our eyes here and see what's going on. And then again, like I said, here's another picture of Chris Gaines and Garth Brooks, and that is the same person. So again, it's just that let's just wake up. It's going to take some time to sink in, to try to figure out, what the hell is going on. But that's okay, It's going to be all right, because at the end of the day, they need us. And what I mean that, they need us to either keep on believing their bullshit or to wake up to it. Okay. And I've been open my eyes. My eyes are wide open, and I'm done believing into the same deception that they've been given to me my whole life. Okay. So again, just the Chris Gaines, the Garth Brooks things, it's just unbelievable. They made a whole storyline. They made a whole big deal. And I do believe that there was, on Saturday Night Live, Chris Gaines was on there performing, as well as Garth Brooks, and they are the same person. So that is another example of how they could be the same person, be on the same show at the same time. So don't think that nothing's impossible for these Holly weird creeps, okay? It's just the same process, all right? It's just getting more and more sophisticated as we progress, okay? So what they did 20 years ago, and that looks so real. Just imagine what they're doing now. I mean, they're putting on full suits and changing skin color and actually playing like they are really a whole nother race. That's what is unbelievable, you know? Here you got this overweight country singer that went into a thin rock alternative singer, you know? Wow, you know? That is a huge difference. You know, I don't know if Garth wore a fat suit or, you know, what he did, plumped up. I'm not sure what happened, you know, but whatever he did, he did it, and he pulled it off, and he fooled a lot of people. And I really believe they did not tell the public that that was him, that we probably would still believe that he was two people instead of one, you know. But again, I want to send my shout outs to Camby and Fearless. Please go to their channel if you have not already. Please, you know, check their content out. They are awesome. I love them. They've been on to this. They've been, you know, you've been knocking on people's door. Just you know what I'm saying, just go ahead and just open your eyes and see. And here again, you know, we see the white hand and the black face here. They forgot the color in his hand. So, you know, just like these little mistakes. So, thank you for watching, and y'all check it out. I'm going to go ahead and put whatever you want me to be, aka Can Be and Fearless, links in my description. Don't forget to check out their page and like and subscribe to them if you haven't already. And thanks for watching.